let's talk about the rain that we don't need any more of in the east. How big were some of the falls you saw?
Look, over the 3 days, probably we've seen some places like Jervis Bay accumulating up around 240, 250 millimetres. Maruya up around the 200 millimetres mark. So, it really was that sort of Illawarra South Coast area that got the heaviest rainfall over the weekend. The good news is because it did fall over 3 days and not over 6 hours, that we escaped some of the worst impacts, but it definitely was a very soggy weekend.
That is exactly the area where my family lives. So, I was getting complaints all weekend. What's the outlook looking like for New South Wales? Is there finally going to be a bit of a break?
It is. So look, the system that's been bringing all of this is moving offshore. So there's still a few showers left around today and maybe a couple perhaps hanging on tomorrow right on the coastal fringe. But mostly it is a clearing trend and we are looking like settled conditions for most of the rest of the week. Maybe just a couple of coastal showers coming back into the north coast later in the week.
It's budget week this week, so News Breakfast is going to be very busy. Am I going to have to argue for any extra weather time, or are things looking pretty settled through the outlook?
Look, it is looking pretty settled. We're going to get a big high pressure system coming over us. A couple of cold fronts sliding across Tassie. So that system in the west bringing some showers and possible thunderstorms to the Gascoyne area, parts of WA. But otherwise, pretty settled conditions across the state. Unfortunately, ongoing dry conditions for places that really need rain, like South Australia. In terms of work for you, hopefully not too busy week.
All right, hopefully no surprises, but we'll stay vigilant nonetheless. Please, let's talk about the Aurora Borealis this weekend, because everybody is. So many people saw it. I didn't. Did you?
I didn't. Unfortunately, I was up early on deck all weekend, so I had to sleep through the viewing time. So that was a little bit disappointing, but I enjoyed all the pictures online.
And they're so great. Now, people might not know, but well, not you specifically, but the Bureau actually forecast for the Aurora.
Yeah, we have a space weather centre in the Bureau of Meteorology, and we have a space weather page which people can go and look at, and that gives you all information about what is an aurora and also a forecast for geomagnetic activity. And you can even sign up to get an alert when there's a potential aurora sighting on the cards. So that's all available on our website.
I think people will be wanting to sign up to that. Is this event pretty much done with now, as far as you know?
Look, I think we are still in a geomagnetic storm. It's still being assessed. There's a couple more coronal mass ejections from the sun heading towards us, so it depends on how they impact us. But it could continue through today, but it does seem to be a weakening event now.